Terry, everybody just about come down after the high of last weekend?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to send the fans home, isn't it, with a last-minute winner? And there was a little bit of a magical story that was attached to it, with Ronan getting that winner in the in added time. And we've been on the end of a few of them ourselves this season, where we felt a little bit hard done by, and the boys kept going. We were still on the front foot, and I think we ended up deserving to get that winner because of the effort that the boys put in, and the gaffer made a couple of really good changes, and just transformed us in that last little bit of the game. And it was a fantastic, and to do that and spend that with the supporters afterwards, it was it was a great moment.
You must be delighted as well with the turnaround in results over the past week too.
Yeah, we was all bitterly disappointed, and I know supporters sometimes say that they feel it more, but they don't. We felt we let a lot of people down, and we needed to respond in the right way. And there was a lot of pressure on the game. I think they'd only been beaten a couple of times. They've got a very good defensive record, so for us to get 2 goals against them, we felt we should have won the game at their place as well earlier on in the season. And for us it was nice to get a couple of little bits of luck. Not going to lie, but to see the game through and to come out and get a real positive result for our supporters at home on the back of such a disappointing start to the week. It was great testament to the players and to to all the staff and everybody to come in on that next day, pick ourselves up and go and get a really fantastic result.
Absolutely. You've touched upon Ronan Curtis there as well. I mean, I suppose you've got to look after him carefully, but he could be a massive asset for us in the second half of the season.
Yes, definitely. And we've still got to manage him. Got to keep his feet on the floor as well, because he's an excitable young man. And but he's come in. He's been, he's wanted to be a part of it, even when he wasn't contracted to us. He come to all the games, all the home games, and then because he knows so many people here, he felt at home really early. And I think the manager's managed him really well, along with the medical team. And the closer he was getting to fitness, the closer we was having to make a decision on him. And I think we've got ahead of the curve on that one, and we've brought in a player from a high level. If he was fully fit and he wouldn't have had that injury, he probably wouldn't be with us. But we've got to take these little wins while we can, and to get some of that ability in, and to start building them up. And we've just got to make sure that we, as you said, manage his load, manage his minutes, and build him up gradually rather than just keep throwing him in.
So look, the trophy next. The gaffer's been counting down the rounds in terms of possibly getting to Wembley, but maybe our toughest test yet, Peterborough United away. Yeah,
I mean, we're going to have to do it the tough way with a lot of the League One teams that we've already played. But we've played all the teams that are up there: Oxford, Portsmouth, and now we've got the test in Peterborough. They're sat third in League One. They're on the back of a draw the weekend, but they've got fantastic firepower going forward. They can cause you a lot of problems with their front 3/4, and they move the ball about quite well. So for us, we know what we're up against, and we know what their strengths are. Hopefully we can exploit a couple of their weaknesses. And it's a game for them now. When you get to the quarterfinals, they made a few changes in their last game, but when you're so close to Wembley, do you pick a stronger team or do you concentrate on the league? So we've been doing our due diligence on what we think they might play, what they could play, and making sure that we alert our players to everything about them.
The competition's been going really well for us, as you say. I mean, Portsmouth and Oxford, and getting a real mix of our squad in there to those games as well, yeah?
Yeah, we felt that we've got the balance right so far. Obviously, we've had a couple of injuries ourselves of late, so we're managing players, and we're having to ask quite a lot of players to go again and again and again. But we've got quite a resilient and durable group. And when you get to the quarter-final stage, everybody wants to be involved, because with the potential of what it could be, no one wants to be out of them games, and because they're fantastic occasions. So we've got to focus on the game at hand, and it's an important game. Hopefully we get a few travelling supporters come down, and we can put another good performance on for them.
Turning to team news, is there an update on Omar at all yet?
He's not. He didn't train this morning, but we're managing him, and he's got another 24 hours. He's just got a little bit of a slight dead leg. He says he could have come out today, but we just need to make sure and give him as much time as possible for the game.
Ryan Johnson, just seen him out there on crutches. He's around with a smile on his face as well, but perhaps getting back into his rehab?
Yeah, I think he's going to be out for an extended period, which which we don't know the full extent of. But he's someone that we're going to miss, but we've got Piercy back now, he's in full training. PK will be available for tomorrow, but you know, he's still going to be out for another game. But we feel that we've got players coming back that can do it. I thought Brownie was fantastic for coming in and being out of position and, you know, really getting the boys G'd up and getting them going, and he was a real vocal presence in that back four, and we feel that we're okay in there, but we are going to miss him. He's been fantastic for us. I think he's got to go and see a specialist, but he looked quite fit to me when he was hopping down that sideline after we got that winning goal the other night. So no, we're going to miss him, but he's you know, he's someone that the timing of when he does come back, it will be a crucial part of the season for us, and yeah, just make sure that he comes back safely.
But just to say, with this competition as well, PK and Huss would be available for the Peterborough game.
That's right, yes.
And Alex Pearce too, as you said, I mean, he's getting back to fitness again. Could he be involved with the squad?
We're going to be discussing that afterwards. He's trained fantastically over the last few days, and maybe a little bit early for him yet. We don't want him to break down again. So for us, it will be, you know, we'll have the conversation and we'll see if we're able to put him in. And
we've seen what the competition's done for the likes of Aaron Sassu getting off the mark with getting a goal. Ryan McLean, who had a good weekend as well.
Yeah, listen, Ryan was fantastic when he came on. I think his movement for the goal, where, you know, we've been working on that pattern where you come inside and then you look to spin off and get in behind, and you know, his ball back across for Ronan was fantastic, and he's actually got really good numbers when he comes off the bench for us. So yeah, with having him back in now and getting a taste of minutes, it is a chance for the younger players to be involved as well. But we've got to get the balance right as well, because it's a game where we're going to have supporters come down. It's really important for the football club. We need to make sure that we're putting out a competitive team that can win the game, and for us it's vitally important that we take this next game as you know, as like it is a final, because it means so much to the football club and us as players and supporters.
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's a day out at Wembley possibly for us, so you really are concentrating on this now.
Yeah, very much so, and you know, we'll put the strongest team out possible.
Terry, thanks very much for your time.
No problem.